How's it going, everybody? My name is Zeneis, and welcome back to another episode of TibiaME. So this is the first video that I have been watching or been recording of Tibia since I have gotten back from vacation. I've been playing a lot of Tibia, but I haven't been recording a lot of these videos. So this is the first time we're back. We are doing the summer quests, I guess, the SummerFeast festivals or whatever it is. I don't even know. But all right. Oh, hello. Are you here to volunteer to help for the SummerFeast preparations? Yes, the festival honoring the sun goddess Sunna, bringer of light and protectress of life. It would have thought everybody knows about it. It is quite big, you know, and quite extensive. It is about the celebrating life and thanking Sunna for the blessing of abundance and a grand harvest. Hold on one second, guys. All right, this may be better. I had to get my glasses, and I blew up the picture a little bit. So, there's plenty of delicious food, blah, blah, blah. Such a big festival as the SummerFeast needs through planning and extensive preparation, and normally everything is running smoothly, but this year, it seems like it is jinxed. Everything, nearly everything we do goes awry, and so it takes much longer to get things done, and we need much more manpower, but it is essential we stage a perfect SummerFeast, or bad things might happen. Wonderful. Also, there is one tiny obstacle before you can participate in the full-scale preparations. You have to prove your worthiness, but don't worry, it won't be hard. Listen close. The preparations for the Summer Feast are extensive and have to be followed exactly. Even the slightest error may make the whole feast nothing more than a frivolous party. But our copy of the preliminaries book rituals has vanished thanks to the goddess. Our former high priest, Helmet, who lives in the northern edge, has a copy. So, we are starting off with a fairly easy task right off the bat. We have to go and get the copy of the Summer Feast preparations book or something book from this hermit that lives over here. This one, starting out, is a little bit easy. I actually didn't even know this was going on. I just kind of logged on, and I didn't know where I was going. I just was planning on looking around and trying to figure out if there was some way to gain experience really, really quickly. Because one of the main problems that I'm having right now is that I can't continue on with the main story of Saint Nicholas. So what I'm having to do is just literally go around and just gain experience. And right now, that's kind of what I'm doing. I kind of have Tibia running in the background right now. While I'm just in Gloom Shadow. I'm keeping an eye on it to make sure that I don't... Oh, hello, my son. It is time for the great son greeting ceremony again. The greeting ceremony. Are you dumb? Who admitted you to the temple? But wait, we are not here in the temple. This is a shack near a forest. What are you and what have you done to me? Nothing. Then why am I not in the temple? Oh, yes, I left some time ago. To have some quiet and peace and to commune with Sunna. Sorry for yelling at you. What brings you to me? You seek a copy of the preliminaries, and you came to the right place. I have one in my shack. Just wait a moment while I fetch it for you. Awesome! I kind of just wait a moment. I didn't understand what was going on. I just kind of... I thought he was going to bring it to me, but I looked at my quest log because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. So, anyway, I at some point go back and talk to him. There's nothing really in the quest log about this. He just says, hope that he... Oh, I remember you. What book? Oh, do I look like a librarian? Oh, you were asking about the preliminaries. I went into the woods and placed it on a big flat stone in the middle of a clearing. I wanted to pluck some flowers. So, for some reason, I'm completely forgetting that I'm going to be reading this later and that I'm going to be talking to you guys afterwards, after the fact, and I have to read through this or whatever. So I'm just kind of speeding through it. But basically what he said is he went out into the woods and he found this clearing that he wanted to pick flowers at, and then he left the book on a flat stone, and so we have to go find it for him because of his incompetency of bringing along his own items. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Apparently it was dragged into this cavern. I don't think it's actually in the stone. Nope. We actually have to go into the cavern. And this part is super simple. I was really, really scared that it was going to be just like some of the different quests where you have to just wander around. But really, the footsteps that are here kind of take you straight to it. So it's fairly straightforward, and you don't really have to worry about looking around. And plus, you're seeing me do it. Like you don't really have to worry about this too much because you can literally see me. You can even speed this up if you don't listen to me talk. My voice is going a little bit hoarse. I apologize for that beforehand, just because I am getting prepared for a role that I have coming up at a professional theater called, well, you guys have probably heard of it. It's The Wizard of Oz. I'm playing the Tin Man, so I've been rehearsing my songs through most of the day. So I am a little bit winded, and my voice is a little bit strained. I haven't been drinking water as much as I should have probably, and I don't know what is going on here. Anyway, one of the main problems that I'm having right now, as you guys know and as you've seen in previous videos, is I am not able to push forward on the St. Nicholas quests. I'm not able to do the rest of those just because the Saber Cats, the level 3 Saber Cats in the one area that I have to go into in order to find King Mort, I'm having a problem with because they're way too many, first of all, and they're too much. They're too congested, basically. Like, you can't just run into one of them at a time like you're doing with wolves right now, or like I'm doing with wolves right now, but they're in clusters. Like, they travel in packs, like the bears in Gloom Shadow Caves. They're just all in one area, all through the entire cavern that you're in. So it's really, really annoying and really, really dumb. I don't understand why it escalated that quickly. The difficulty of the game, that is. Simply because most of the missions and things that we did before weren't that difficult. It wasn't that hard to do, especially when you had your wolf. But when you were in the cavern and you had to keep up with both... actually, hold on. 1 second. Welcome back, Zeneis. Did you require Helmet's copy of the preliminaries? I did. Excellent. You really have proven your worthiness, and we will also have all that is necessary to begin the preparations. You are welcome to help anytime. Awesome! According to the preliminaries, we need a number of 9 very specific items for the feast. These items are from all over the world and attuned to one of 3 parts of the ritual. 3 of them convey our thanks for the grace of the goddess, 3 honor her beauty, and the final 3 shall strengthen her. You can help by collecting a number of 1 specific item per day. To do so, just go to the island of your choice, talk to the collectors there, and he will give you further instructions. Awesome! So, here, this guy right here, these stars, these tokens that you collect, the one that I have in my inventory right below the map, you can exchange for different tokens, and the tokens do different things. I haven't decided what I want yet. The tokens don't really necessarily apply to me in any way. I mean, they do, but it's just, there's never a situation where I'm like, oh, you know what would be helpful? One of these healing items that I can get at this collector guy, or things like that. So it's an enhancement. This is an enhancement that gives you more strength, or gives you more armor, or gives you a higher regeneration rate. So they're useful, and they have their situations where it would be nice to have them. But I've never come across a situation where I'm like, you know what? This is that situation. This is that scenario that I've been waiting for. You know, I've never really encountered that yet. So I'm going to give it a minute. Currently, I've collected 6. Now that, at the time of recording this episode, I've collected 6 of these tokens, and now I'm kind of at a standstill. So if you guys want, you can look through. This guy is still in-game. He's still... waiting for people to come by and exchange tokens. So if at any point you want to come by and exchange your tokens with him, then he will give you a reward. So anyway, now I went ahead and went on to St. Nicholas, since that is where we are. That's where the main quest is going on right now for me. I wanted to go ahead and finish that area, so I went ahead and just started here. It took me a bit to find the collector. I didn't know where he would be, and they don't really give you any sort of pointers as to where he would be on any specific island. You just kind of have to look around for him. On Ashmore, he's super, super easy to find, and St. Nicholas is kind of a bigger town, and it's a little bit more spread out, so it's more difficult to find. But he's over to the right when you enter, and down all the way right there. So, welcome, brother. Are you here to participate in the summer feast? Great news. So, you want to collect items on this island? Yes, I do. Give me something to collect. There are 9 special items we collect during the preparations. Each of them is found on another island. You can choose one every 24 hours you want to collect. Preliminaries require you to bring a set number of the items after you are done, and you will be rewarded by the collector. But this is not only a personal challenge, but it is one for the whole world. Blah, blah, blah. Finishing the world quest will let the grace of the sun shine on our world. Of course, finishing the personal agenda already counts for reaching the worldwide threshold, but you are always free to help some more. So if you do one, you can always come back and do another one and do another one. You only have to do one per day, but if you come back and you do another one, that will help overall. It will just kind of stack up, but you've already done your one prescribed, so you don't necessarily have to. So I have to collect 10 frost apples to fulfill the daily task here. It's very, very easy. He gives me shears, and basically I just have to go around the entire island of St. Nicholas, and I have to find where the apples are. So it's pretty simple and straightforward. You don't really have to do a whole lot of searching. It tells me to go straight up into the forest, kind of where the Salvation Army was located. It told me to head there first, and that's actually a really good place to start. There's a couple of trees there when I first started out, but they're literally all over the island, so don't just confine yourself. I completely walked by it here, actually. I didn't know that this is what they look like, so I just kind of walked by it and didn't really pay it any mind. So, if it's here for you, if you see any of these red-looking things, you know what an apple actually looks like, then that's what you want to get. That's what you want to stop and grab from the trees. So, yeah. Anyway, you have to collect 10 of them. These are a little bit frustrating because you can't really find a lot of them in a row. You can only find 1 or 2 in a certain area. So, I didn't ever go north. This kind of pathway leading up, this single file line that connects to this other island of St. Nicholas. I didn't take that simply because I didn't want to get too far away from where the end of the story was. So I went around. I show you me collecting the frost apples just to prove that I did it. Not that I think that you would doubt me or anything, but I just wanted you guys to know that I actually did it, and I actually put effort into this. It didn't take me too long. I would say maybe this part of the quest took me around 15-20 minutes, all in all, just because it took time to recover from each battle. So that's really all it was. It was pretty simple, honestly. And the way I did this quickly and easily is I used my depot and my inventory, because I would fill up every single time with apples in my backpack here. So what I would do is I would just go ahead and put them in my inventory and backpack, just so I wouldn't have to go into town every time, and I could just have it here, and then I could just finish the quest as quickly as I possibly could. And I think I have one. Nope, is that it? Yep, I got all 10. So I went ahead and I delivered all 10 of them to... I had to go back and forth to get them from my depot mail, but it still is worth it. Welcome back. What can I do for you? I collected 4 of 10. Excellent condition. This will convey blah, 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 whatever. And then I'm headed back to the depot, the St. Nicholas depot, in order to get the rest of the apples for Sana. So, sadly, this quest has actually already been completed. The main story of this one has already been finished, and no one else can do any sort of world quest. We have already completed all that we possibly can. We didn't complete the threshold, however, so we weren't able to get reap the benefits of it. I don't know exactly what the benefits of it would be, but we did not submit enough apples in order to complete the desired amount. So that sucks, but still, I did what I can, and I showed you me doing it. So Excellent condition. This will convey our thanks to the goddess. I will send them to the preparation immediately, and I get a token for that. So, if you go back to the collector guy on Aria, you'll notice that some of the items take more than one token. Normally they take 2 or 3. But sometimes, I think a couple of them I saw take 5 or 7. So you might want to check on that. It definitely pays to go ahead and do these quests just so that you have these tokens at your expense. So that is the Summer Feast quest. Well, part of it actually. This is an ongoing series that I'm going to be doing. There are a couple of other quests that go along with this story that I'm going to be showing you over the next couple of episodes. It's really, really cool, and there's kind of some fast-paced suspense that I did not expect from this game and also from this whole storyline. I expected this to be all kind of fun and games, but it ended up being more than I expected it to be. So it was a good surprise. I really, really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys do too if you guys get in on it in time. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please drop a like down below. And I am on World 15 if you guys want to come and help me out or just play along with me. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.